Hello, good morning, everyone. It's me, Cla2, a BBA student, and I'm today talking about the sociology that's also of a CLA assignment. What was the assignment? Is like it was like something to our daily life, means like our nature, nurture, and our belief towards the elder peoples and the religion that we follow and the social aspects that we chase to change and the everything that's related to our daily life was in the question that I was supposed to answer. And what I have started is from race and ethnicity. Race means something that people are being judged by the white men or the dark men or the white girl or the white black women. From this, I just remember an incident of America. It's like before the white people used to dominate the black people. They used to keep the slaves as a black people. White people were only on the command. White peoples were only on the power, supreme powers, and black were always dominated by the white peoples. And that's what I come to know about race. And ethnicity means like something that we belong from. Like I belong from a Brahmin ethnic city, means like I belong from, means like there's also a huge discrimination between this ethnicity. Being a child of a 21st century, I won't discriminate between this race and ethnicity, but my grandparents used to discriminate, and still they do discriminate peoples using this ethnicity. Racism is not a big deal, but this ethnicity is a big deal. They still don't drink water tossed by the lower caste people. They hesitate to sit in front of the people, in front of the group, in a people of the who includes lower caste peoples. Indeed, they don't show it in a open manner, but deep inside, they don't like low caste people. For example, once I said my grandmother and asked her like, what if I married a girl from another religion or another ethnic group? Then she said, no, you have to marry a girl from your same ethnic group. Means like the same ethnic group means like Brahmin, and you should follow the rules of your fathers and the grandparents. They follow you. You are not intend to change the rule that they have followed. So this is the thing that I wrote something about race. Uh, wrote about the race and ethnicity, and talking about the next factor that I wrote is like nature versus nurture. Nature means like something that is inherent inside us from our from the what's that called, like from our inside, like while the birth, while we are in the 9 month period. That nature that the nature comes from our mother, fathers, our hormonal change, that hormones that mom and dad carries. That's a nature. It means like the eye color, the face structure, and everything. That's the nature that inside us, that comes from our family. And talking about the nurture, after the birth, what we see, what we learn, how people talk, how people's work, that we see, that we analyze. And if we do the same, that's a nurture. Means like the study we do in the school, that's a nurture, that's not been inherited by birth. So that's the difference between a nurture and the nature. Like it means like a child is very good in childhood because he always sits with his parents, and all of a sudden he goes to a hostel or goes to the foreign, he learns something new things, and he all of a sudden changes. Then that's the difference between the nature and the nurture, because nurture is from the outer surrounding and the nature is from the inner surrounding. So this was the next thing about the nurture and the nature factor. And the next was elderly respected or burden. Means like something, this is a big concern in a Nepalese family or a Nepalese community, that our grandparents and grandmothers, they are being cared by the child or the grandchilds, because this is the ritual that everyone follows in Nepal. Now I'll give an example of three sons. They stays with their parents until their marriage. After the marriage, they change their home. They try to live separate with their wife. They start their new journey. But after their parents get low in the immunity, they need someone to be cured. Then they all of a sudden goes to the one of the eldest son, and the rest of two are burden free, and the one of the son will be or full of burden. So that will create a lots of miscommunication between the brothers. The relationship will be eliminated. They won't be able to convince themselves. Everything won't be like the same. So this is the thing, that everything that goes in a police situation. It's like only one will be get burdened, rest of them will be far, or they will be in a chill mood, because they don't have to be taken care by someone, and neither they were supposed to take care of anyone. So this is the thing that I personally have beard in my home as well. My father is a eldest one, and he has to take care of his father and mom till, rather the my uncle, he is not of the not in the same criteria. He's living his life. He's living with his family, wife and son and daughter. He is not concerned about the family members, means like the elderly people. So this is the burden that I'm facing, but somehow it's a respect to take care of the elderly people, because they are the one who shows us the path, who are the our religion savers, our all the expect savers. So but it's somehow respect and burden in a balanced way. And at the last is the religion is like some fundamental set of beliefs and practice generally people argue upon by a group of people. Religion is something that we follow. That means like I am from the Brahmin religion. I follow the Brahmin religion, and I personally feel like the religion is something that is carried by a supreme power. It's run by the supreme power, and we follow that supreme power and believe that as a god, as someone that blesses us every time 24/7. We are under his or her eye. We are on the eye of the supreme power. What we do is already known by that supreme power. So this is the thing that I believe personally. So religion is the thing that we follow, we make other follow, and religion is the thing that we believe, and that carries lots of aspects. So this is all the thing that I've written in my sociology Cla2. Thank you.